Nick Myers, head coach at Ohio State, here to talk to you a little bit about organizing your dodge and presenting yourself as you start the offense. First key here, I'm going to work with Coach Ward, and we're going to talk a little bit about just getting up into space, coming downhill on your dodger, and the best way to really, create separation out of your dodge. I think the common mistake that you'll see in lacrosse is when a young man catches the ball in this position with the cage here, he'll catch it with his feet flat, and against a defender like I am here, but Coach Merrill, I'll start to dodge and I'll really limit my angle. I'll end up creating space, and by the time I do, I'll have very little to shoot at. So we're going to use a term called climbing the ladder. All right, it's a term that I think is a great teaching tool. As you'll see here, we're on a football field. These hash marks almost look like a ladder. And what I'm going to do is, against Coach Merrill, I'm going to climb the ladder. I'm going to climb up these hash marks until I see where Coach is kind of says, you know what, that's about far enough for me. At that point, at which I'm going to curl and then come downhill. What I've now created is a dodging angle for myself. I've opened up the field of play. I'm coming more of what you like to call north-south on the cage, and I have my shoulders square to my defender. Those are all key things in effort to really get a great angle for your dodge. So again, my feet are moving underneath me. I'm circling up. I'm starting to come downhill. I'm scored up to Coach Merrill. He just took 3 steps to the middle of the field there, which now gives me a lot more room on either side to make my dodge. As I make my approach, I'm going to go right at Coach. I'm going to square. At some point, he's going to kind of hold his ground. Once he holds his ground, that's when I want to make my break. And I like to tell young men always to attack his top foot. If you're dodging the alley, get in as close as you can. Gives you the opportunity to go top side or certainly go down the alley. I'm going to make my hard break there, trying to get good separation. And then again, now I have a good opportunity and a lot more real estate on the cage to shoot at versus that dodge that put me outside the hash. At Ohio State, we talk about dodging the alleys. We try to tell our kids to always stay inside the hash marks. Those are great landmarks on the field when you're dodging the alleys to say, you always want to be inside of those. If you ever feel like you're dodging, you're getting outside these hash marks here, you want to do kind of a move or an inside move to get back inside.